Stick around with me today and we'll take a look at a classic SRV lick. What's up guys, and welcome to the Overdrive Guitar channel. Today should be a pretty good one. We're going to take a look at a classic riff by my favorite guitarist of all time, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Now this is going to be a lick heavily influenced by Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't think it's any secret that Stevie Ray Vaughan is heavily influenced by Albert King. It's very much an Albert King, Stevie Ray Vaughan style lick. You'll notice it sounds very familiar probably. It's very much inspired by some of the licks from Texas Flood. So that being said, I am going to play this lick in the key of G, just like the song Texas Flood. Although, keep in mind, Stevie is tuning his guitar down a half step. If you want to play this lick over the progression as you hear it on the album, you will have to do the same. That being said, this is a guitar lesson channel, so keep in mind this is movable. We're not playing any open strings. So for instance, you don't have to tune your guitar down. You could play down a half step, or you could move it to another key simply by moving the pattern. Just keep that in mind. This is a guitar lesson channel, so I just thought I'd slip that in there for the guys who are a little less advanced. So this is a quick lick series. This is going to be the first in the series that I'm calling quick licks. It's going to be designed to be a fairly quick video that I'm hoping to put out pretty regularly to show you some of the most classic licks and some of the licks that really helped me develop on the guitar. Licks that I think are valuable to help you develop on guitar, help anybody develop on guitar. A lot of times I won't be playing these licks over a progression so that I don't get flagged. I do play the licks over metronomes sometimes, but if it's not a long or very complicated lick, I usually just kind of free play it. So just I recommend that you practice it, of course, as I recommend you practice anything over some kind of timekeeping device, whether it's a backing track or a metronome, drum track, etc. So like I said, if you're going to play along with the album, you want to tune down a half step to play this all in the same place. Because this is supposed to be quick licks, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to have you guys tune down a half step to learn a quick lick. And you guys are probably a little familiar with this style, so it's probably not going to take a lot of you guys too long to grasp this. So I'm not going to have you guys tune down. So since this is quick licks, like I said, we're going to get to it. First, one more thing. Please, if you could like and subscribe, it goes a long way to support me. It is the best way to support the channel. Make sure I can put out lessons and other content for free. Make sure I can keep putting it out. And if I get enough subscribers, of course, the content will get better because I can put more time into it. All that out of the way, let's zoom in, take a look at this lick. Okay guys, so just one more quick thing I'm going to mention before I get into it. You may notice these are kind of strange sounds to be coming from a guitar like this. You probably don't expect to see Ibanez in a SRV or a blues video. And you'll notice the sounds were not Ibanez-like. Some keen people notice that something's going on here. So I will put a video up in the cards about this. This is the start of a project. I'm going to be taking suggestions from all you guys about what to do with it. So if you have time, check out that video. Leave me a suggestion on what to do with this guitar. Alright, so taking a look at this lick. Like I said, we're in the key of G. We're playing G blues, right? This is very much a slow, traditional blues type song, although I'm showing you a lick, so keep in mind, you can use parts or this whole lick and make it fit into all kinds of time signatures. It's up to you to take this basic vocabulary that I'm giving you and be creative, right? We're going to start out by bending our G string on our 5th fret, and we're going to go into our classic kind of roll down the 2 top strings, right? Simple enough. Now we're going to play our 7th at the 6th fret of our B string, our 5th at the 3rd fret of the B string, okay, now we're going to play our minor 3rd and do a pull off on our 2nd, pulling off to this 3rd fret. We're going to go back to our 7th on the B string, and then go back to our high E 3rd fret. Now this is going to be the tricky part for most people out there. We're going to do a full step bend here at the 6th fret on the high E string, and we're going to make sure that we stall it out right at the top. Right? Now we do a half step bend for twice the time, okay? Slower. Now we play our high E string on the 3rd fret and then our B string on the 3rd fret. Okay, now we have a kind of the opposite of what we did on the high E string with the bends. We have a quick half step bend first, and we're doing this on the G string at the 5th fret. A quick half step bend, stalling it out, like we did with the full step bend on the E string, right? And then a slow full step. Sorry. Okay. So just like this part. Sorry. Just like this part. Just like this part. But opposite, we're gonna do. Okay. Now we're gonna come to our. So far we have this. Now we're gonna play our D string on our 5th fret twice. Go to our 3rd fret of our G string once. And back to the 5th fret of the D string. Okay. So far we have this. Now we're gonna do this walk up, right? Using our blues note right here on the A string from the 3rd to the 5th fret. We're gonna play chromatically. And then we're gonna play this note from the E7 chord, right? And that's the 5th fret on the G string. Okay, so all together, it sounds something like this. Thank you for joining me for Quick Licks here on the Overdrive Guitar channel. Like I said, if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. It'll go a long way to help me out. Thank you guys. Keep on rocking.